Shalom, beloveds. Just want to pop in and tell y'all, love on folks. Love on people. You don't know how busy the enemy is in seeking to sow discord. Discord is part, and y'all don't like, I know. People think the mark of the beast is just like the jungle juice. It's a system. And one of the things that's part of this system that operates as a gas, a fuel, if you will, for the kingdom of darkness is discord. So, be sensitive in your ruach, right? I had a sister, I ain't shouting no names, if she watched this, if she ever get wind of this, hey boo, right? She gonna know I'm talking about her if it happens, right? I may call her and tell her, hey, I indirectly spoke about the situation, right? Listen, experience is our best teacher. Some of y'all be taking, if somebody bring up something about their experiences, that they gossiping or slandering. Oh, my bad. I thought somebody had said that. My bad. I thought they had said that if you tell the truth about your experiences, anything, with a thing, or about a thing, that was considered slander. I mean, they don't say that if the report is good and not true. But if the report is not true, not good, but true. Let me get it together. If the report is not good, but it's true, then they say it's slander. Okay? And many have sought to retaliate against those who would tell the truth. That's not so good, but the truth is good, because it said the truth, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Why you don't want me to know the truth? I was in here crushing, so don't mind me, So anywho, this particular sister, she kept coming up in my ruach. It wasn't sitting well with me, and she thought that I had felt a way about her, and she even had felt a way toward me for, I guess you could say, like, not displaying a outward or measurable or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but needless to say, it was confusion. It was a lie from the enemy, a lie from the enemy, right? And this system, and I'm typically cool, right? Even when people ain't cool with me, I'm cool. Like, cause it's like an on and off switch. Like, it's either up or it's up, right? Like, so I personally do not like to engage in strife with people I love. If I tell you I love you, or I display a sistering bond toward you, now this not to say we won't confront real issues. What sisters don't? What brothers don't? Like, we should. Like, that's family, right? That's part of being mature. But I don't like to operate in contention with people that I'm supposed to be comfortable with. So when it came up with this sister that she perceived that I had an issue with her, right? And you know, she hit me up in a way, and, you know, she posed a thing or two about a situation that had nothing to do with either of us personally with each other, right? It was about her observing or feeling that I was not being sister enough to another sister, right? That she's mutual with. So it resulted in me and this particular sister not really talking, not really hanging around each other. Shalom. And it never sat well with me. It bothered me because it was like, nigga, this just got stole, killed, and destroyed for no reason. Like, and I ain't like that because I've already been made privy to how the enemy works when he can't freely assassinate your assignment, when he can't freely assassinate your love for the Most High, right? He will use and circumvent through people closest to you. So I was high. Inside I was high and I was hurt. Can I say that? I need a triple H. Alright, so I was high, I was hurt, and I was still humble. Alright, bet. There we go. Triple H, bam. Right? Look. So I ain't say nothing. Like, I responded, you know, respectfully to the situation, but I didn't never verbalize nothing. I didn't attack her. I ain't shoot no shots in the dog. I ain't do none of that, right? I just kind of, what's up, Al? Shalom with you? How's it going? Yo, make I'm on my way. Look, right? So this I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna try to make this quick. But y'all know I be in my thoughts and stuff, and then I gotta watch what I say, because I got people who watch me. You talking about monitoring spirits? Good God. Let me tell you that, for real. I'm just kicking a Willy Bubble with you while I get the way I'm getting. Y'all know how I do when I'm on the go. Right? Don't nobody hate you more than the people whose hate didn't work before. Boom. Look, listen, I don't care if y'all like my animations. I got to come out and speak before witches and warlocks. Some of y'all don't like my personality or my delivery when I got to come up here and speak before people who got the spirit of the serpent. How nice you want me to be? Y'all want me to talk so? Don't be any kind of animated press. Just do everything with a straight face. Like, go play in traffic, man. Go play in traffic. This is just how it come out. Like, I don't got no skit. This is just what it is, right? And if I'm around you in person, you will see that that's what it is. Like, this is just how I am, right? I ain't changing to be liked. Why am I change to be liked if I'm already loved how I am? He said, but I've already loved you, girl. I knew you and I loved you, girl. Y'all be trying to switch up for people who look, you be trying to switch up for people to like you, but they don't even love you. Oh, my bad. I thought somebody had asked me about my opinion. My bad. Let me go back to the topic at hand, right? Whatever that is. Listen. Watch out for the enemy, because he's coming to pervert relationships. So, lo and behold, long story short, still long. Y'all already know, right? So, the sister, I ain't respond no type of way. Like, I just try to keep it neutral and respectful, because I'm really good at being disrespectful. I know. Y'all don't talk about those things about yourselves. I know. That's why I'm fooling with y'all. Y'all don't keep it real enough. Y'all don't keep it trill enough. God dang it. Right? So, I'm really good at being petty and disrespectful and stuff like that. But when you are mindful, some of y'all could act like y'all so dang on religious, bruh. I'm a new creation in a Mashiach. I don't do that anymore. Okay. Okay. What they used to say back in the day, talk to the hand. Okay, stop the cat. Stop the cat. Your ass was fake before the truth and you fake in the truth. Okay. You fake it in the truth. You don't like it? Get off my live. I'm telling the truth, god dang it. I'm telling the full-blown truth. What Bernie Mac? I say the stuff y'all scared to say. Y'all scared to say because y'all don't want to lose kudo points with your sinister ministers. Y'all talking about them damn Christians. Y'all got y'all hair wraps and fringes on and y'all still can't stay sucker free. Okay, so you got to suck up to your master bishop apostolic moray. Okay. Oh, you got to stay real clammed up and low key so you don't piss off your witchy spiritual mothers. Nigga. And they witches. So are you. That's why I don't care if you don't like my tail no more. That's why I don't care. Why am I care about being liked when I'm already loved? Oh, my bad. Some people don't want you to come to that revelation now. And it took me a minute to get there. But yeah. So again, I'm gonna talk about it. Right? So I ain't shoot back in the situation. Because I genuinely, you know, when I met that sister and began engaging with that sister and everything, like I love her. So, but she got her feelings towards me and everything. And man, you talking about humility hurt? Somebody better put that in the chat if y'all on there. Humility hurts, sis. You know how it feel to have somebody looking at you one way, and it's a distorted way. And not only is it distorted, but it's untruthful. But you know, and you could discern that if you say something, if you try to like clear it, explain it, Hasatan to find a way to create more confusion. So because I had that wisdom, and y'all who been trucking with me the last 5 years that I've been on here, y'all know I was real big about explaining myself. Right? Sometimes respectfully, sometimes seasoned respectfully. A little too salty, right? A little too heavy on the Lowry sometimes. Bet. Right? But one thing that I learned and came to value throughout my life from childhood, and real talk, even though, you know, it is what it is, you know, my earthly mom, she kind of instilled that in me. Like, yo, don't gossip about people. Don't, you know what I'm saying? In spite of the toxicity, in spite of all the abuse and neglect and all that kind of stuff, there were certain principles that she instilled in me. So when it came down to my sister feeling type of way toward me, and I really was like, yo, I really want to tell her, like, yo, it's not even like that. Like, you tripping, right? But I could discern that Hasatan would try to twist that and make it like an argument. You feel me? So one thing my granny used to tell me, she used to say, Pooch, less is best. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she used to tell me less is best. And it was in different situations, right? She would sometimes say less is best. That was like something she used to say to me. So in that situation, that's how I moved. I was like, yo, less is best. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna really address it. I ain't want to make things worse. Nor some of y'all gotta learn this. And y'all old Hebrew women need to learn this. Shut your ass up sometimes. I said it. Shut your ass up sometimes. I'm gonna say it again. Shut your ass up sometimes. Some of y'all Hebrew women so quick to get on the phone and gossip. Okay, guess what I heard? That's the same crap you was doing when your ass was young and dumb and full of cum. And you still doing the same thing in the truth. And you calling yourself wise. I don't care how many scriptures you know. I don't care how well your reputation in this fake awakening, this awakening is. Real talk. I really don't care. It need to be said. Some of y'all petty. Some of y'all have not grown, not even a little bit. Damn, I ain't got nothing to get us back. I ain't got nothing to get us man. Hey, bro, I ain't got nothing in my bag to give you, but I got a bottle of water. Alright. Yeah, if you out here later, I'll look for you. Alright, bad. No problem. I wish I would turn my camera off so you can see, but I hate when I see, and they don't take this racist. I hate when I see my people outside like that. He ain't no old brother. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he ain't no oh, my bad, bro. Let me get him this too. Here you go, boo. I forgot to give it away. There you go. So y'all thought I forgot where I was at, right? Some of y'all old bitter ass Bettys need to stop babbling all the time. Y'all childish. Y'all call it wisdom. Y'all call it counseling. Oh, wicked ass witches. I said it. 1-800-KINGDOM. You got a problem with me? 1-800-KINGDOM. Pass, you can't say I was dropping them other letters. Y'all still had something with that. When I wasn't dropping them, y'all still had something with that. You see? Why I'm focused on being liked when I'm already loved? Listen, so the sister, I ain't say nothing. Right? I ain't tell nobody about it. I just was like kind of quiet, but it kept bothering me. So the other day, I reached out to her. Right? And all I did was hit her up, make sure the number was the same. And I hit her up. Right? And she messaged me back a short time later. And I ain't gonna hold you. Look, some of y'all don't tell the truth. When she messaged me back, I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing. Right? Because one thing when it comes to relationships that you actually value, you will watch what you say. Some of y'all, like, if y'all came up anything like I did, some of y'all, like y'all parents, grandparents, or whoever, y'all just let whatever fly out your mouth. You see what I'm saying? And in that moment when she was communicating what she felt to me, and when I seen that what she was saying wasn't truth, right? But the way she came off, she was saying it as if it was facts. And I didn't care so much about what was being said or that something was being said. I guess it was the fact that it was a question of my loyalty or my love for another sister. And that we could be confused about some stuff. But love and loyalty, those are two things that I don't like to be confused about. And I don't like to cause confusion about, right? So you look, when I'm mad, it's usually a violation of one or the other, right? Truthfulness. Like I just don't play in my face, right? So, and I don't like seeing other people. Don't play in them people's face and call yourself walking upright. I don't like that. You a hypocrite, right? You a snake. So anywho, I was angry. I was upset when I read her messages, and it was clear that where she was at, she wasn't trying to communicate. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna get y'all comments in a minute. She wasn't trying to communicate, right? She just was running with what she felt. And she was and look, your feelings ain't always facts, man. Stephen Darby said that in one of his videos. He said, I used to tell my son when I found out about Stephen Darby 5 years ago, he said that in one of his videos, and oh my goodness, quick to tell a brother, your feelings is not facts. Tell a sister the same thing, right? No gender discrimination, right? Period. Anybody could get it. The truth fits everyone. Listen. So I wanted to clap back at her. I did. Stone me, but make sure you write your name on the stone too. I wanted to clap back. Like, bitch, what you talking about? You insulted my integrity at this point. Like I was hot. But I didn't. And I'm going to tell you something. The inner me wanted to speak as the enemy and tell me that I was being soft. I'm big about reputation. Like, don't assassinate my reputation. Right? I was anyway. So, me not saying nothing back to her was like, oh, you just going to let her, you know what I'm saying, rock off on you like that? You're not going to. But because I have respect for her and the relationship, come on, baby. Because I have respect for her in the relationship, I was more fearful of saying something or acting in a way that would cause more injury. You feel what I'm saying? And then and it wasn't just this situation. Like, I mean, with her, it was just a situation. But at that time, there were several situations going on. So when I, sat for meditation, it was clear that the enemy loves to divide and conquer, right? And we talking about, and of course, relationships should be mutual, right? It should be a reciprocity when we're talking about edification and respect and different things in any type of relationship, right? But in this particular situation, season, I was like, yo, what is this? Why is it that people that I genuinely care about is looking at me sideways? Like, what's happening? And lo and behold, after some disciplined spiritual practices, I know some of these niggas, some of these lurkers, they love what. Let me say this, because I got to shout out my haters. Listen, you don't even got to make it far to have haters. These people will act like you so insignificant, so insufficient, so inadequate, so unimportant, and they will listen and watch anything you say and do. Weirdos won't delete themselves off my Facebook page. They listen for everything. They watch everything I say, everything I post. They got little clicks. They do stupid stuff like that. And when you experience that, it'll make you really want to operate in the flesh. It'll make you really tell them where they can put their lips. Right. I could say it, kiss my ass. Like, I really want to say, like, you really want to see my ass? Kiss it when you look at it. Like, that's really how I want to come off. Because we talking about adults, right? Doing child's play. But what it came down to being exposed was that there's low-key witchcraft. Oh, my bad. You know the way you think about somebody? It's a form of witchcraft. If it's wicked. If you desire, let me help you out, witches and warlocks. You might be a blind witch. Give you the benefit of the doubt. If you desire anything for anybody other than the will of a higher, assure higher, you are a freaking witch. Period.com.org.kingdom. If you think of a person as less than what a higher has made them to be, you are a warlock. If you desire for negative things to happen in somebody's life simply because you don't care for them, their style, their personality, their name, their reputation, their look, their dress, whatever it is your punk, bitter, weak ass don't like about somebody, you are performing witchcraft. And your ass needs to repent or be judged by the consuming fire of Yahweh Elohim. And I mean it with every fiber of my being. What was revealed to me was that this is a thing of witchcraft. You have witches and warlocks who, because they can't, look, the lies that they tell about you is not enough, to uproot the truth about you. Okay. The lies that they tell about you is not enough to rewrite the truth about you. I'm talking for somebody, man. I'm talking for somebody. I'm talking for somebody.